Hello everyone, Zoe here, and we're back with Off the Record, a series where a high school girl with strong opinions and guests talk about societal issues that may get them canceled. Now, with the current mess that our government is currently in, our topic for today is a drug war campaign. First off, disclaimer here, I just want everyone to know that our opinions may vary. I may agree with it, and you don't. But once again, this is just an opinion. So everyone, take a chill pill, okay? Take a chill pill. Relax. Sit back. But for today, we'll be focusing a lot on the impact, both good and bad, that this campaign has brought. For those of you who don't know, basically, the war on drugs is the anti drug campaign that began during President Rodrigo Duterte's administration from 2016 to 2020. Although nabawasan nga ng campaign ito ang paglagamit ng droga sa bansa, nabahiran naman ito ng mga extrajudicial killings na ginagawa ng pulis at mga vigilantes. Ngayon na naging presidente naman si BBM, ini-encourage naman ni Duterte na ituloy nga daw ang anti-drug campaign. Ito namang si BBM ay sinabing itutuloy niya, pero ang focus naman nito ay ang pag-prevent at pag-rehabilitate para sa mga taong, mga addict talaga sa droga. Instead, sa mga method ni Duterte, which is just blatant slaughter and genocide. Ngunit as of now, according sa mga tao, wala naman ang ginagawa at pagbabago sa war on drugs. Kaya yun ang naging issue ngayon. But don't quote me on this, okay? Don't quote me on this. But these are just the only things that I know. Ngayon, may lima tayong guest na mag-share ng mas maraming info tungkol sa campaign at sa issue na to. Mga experts at mga taong naging biktima din. Our guest for today are Kairon Sulit, isang journalist na nakapag-interview na ng maraming mga pamilya at biktima na na-affect sa genocidal campaign na ito. Lian Galiana, isang government representative who was present during Duterte's Senate hearing. Tisha Toledo, a child psychologist who visits children who are wildly affected by the massacre caused by this unlawful campaign. Lalo na yung mga andun talaga para ma-witness yung patayan. And finally, Amber and James, mag-ina na naging biktima sa pagkamatay ng isang asawa at ama. Okay, let's start with our journalist. Hi po, Mr. Kairon.
Hi po, Miss Zoe. It's
Hello
good to
po,
be
good
here.
morning. Ngayon nga po, kapag kasi naiisip ko yung mga journalists, lagi ko na naiisip yung gaano ka-delikado yung mga trabaho nila. Like, kasi pag nakikita mo sila sa media or movies, lagi silang namamatay. Pero alam ko na naman kung gaano kahirap ang maging journalist, di ba? Gusto mo nang ilabas ang katotohanan, pero madaming humaharang sa inyo, no? How is it exactly being a journalist?
Being a journalist is a difficult yet very rewarding job. We are able to shed light on the truth about certain situations, and we can also we can also we can also remove misinformation in the general public. We can clear things up, and we can also bring attention to things that need attention, such as social problems and cultural problems.
Yun nga po eh, nakaka-impress talaga yung mga journalists kasi ang dami nila mga ginagawa para sa atin. Ngayon, Mr. Kairon, what is one event in your job that still sticks to you today?
A very memorable event was a kid fighting for his rights during a rally in opposition of the war on drugs campaign. Gusto po niya iprotektahan ang kanyang kalayaan, ang kanyang freedom, at ang kanyang rights bilang isang Pinoy. Gusto niya na he wants to feel that he is safe and not in danger with the current government. He doesn't want to feel like he can die at any moment due to a false accusation.
Oo nga ho, yun lang po kasi talaga ang nakakaawa sa sitwasyon ngayon. Yung mga tao pong walang power, wala po talaga silang magagawa kapag inakasuhan po sila. Ngayon, sige po, unahin po natin ito. Ilang mga pamilya at mga biktima na po ba ang mga na-interview nyo?
I've interviewed countless families in countless places na naapektuhan dahil doon sa war on drugs. Pero na-notice ko, lahat sila ay naging isang broken family. Meron silang nawala na ama, anak, o nanay. It's saddening po dahil all of this happened due to one man's word to kill all drug users without any questions.
But for you, do you think there was a better way for this issue to be resolved?
Personally, yes, there is.
Can you shed some light
Instead-
on what do you think you could have done to resolve this?
In what aspect? In this situation, do I hold the same power as the president?
Yes.
Personally, I think a better solution would be rehabilitation and confinement of the suspected individual. Hindi lang po na papatayin na po sila on the spot, pero i-confine po sila muna and rehabilitate them para po safe po sila sa pag-alis po nila. I think po it's inhumane to just kill someone under false pretenses po na gumagamit po sila ng droga. It really is a dystopian reality.
Mhm. But for you, do you think the government is doing enough for all of this?
I don't think so. With the campaign of the war on drugs, they never proposed a follow-up campaign that will aid in the broken families that are left behind due to the war on drugs. They see this situation as a black and white, one side versus the other. Even though there are nuances in the problem itself, they try to fix a very complicated problem with an easy solution, and we get the short end of the stick of it. Now we have to suffer with their oversight, with their own policies.
Po, thank you po, Sir Kai.
Thank you too.
Yun na nga guys, 'di ba? Ang daming mga kaganapan kasi as of now, wala pa yung talagang maayos na system. I mean, it works, but is it really worth it? Because while it is effective, can it really match to ethical standards? Moving on, as of now, former President Duterte's senatorial hearing has been a hot topic among the public. And the only thing I have to say about this is that I really don't know much about the senatorial hearing. All I know is that President Duterte took liberties. He took responsibilities for all of this killing. But Miss Rian, we have Miss Rian here, a government representative, and Miss Rian, as a government representative, can you retell the event that transpired during the senatorial hearing?
Hello, magandang araw. So, the war on drugs in the Philippines, especially when we are under Duterte's watch, it was a real hot button issue in the Senate hearing. Well, the administration sold it as a necessary evil to curb crime and make our streets safer. But it was a controversial mess, diba? There were serious allegations of human rights abuses, merong mga killings, tapos yung mga complete disregard ng mga due process.
Now, what are your opinions on Duterte's statements? As a government representative, what do you think is the right decision or the right opinion to have regarding this issue?
Well, ang thoughts or opinion ko kay President Duterte's approach is yung mga crime and the lasting effects of his drug wars shows a troubling support for violence and actions in fighting crime, telling police to encourage suspects to fight back. He's basically giving us a green light for lethal force, which has resulted thousands of deaths and serious human rights issues. Duterte chose to speak in the Senate where he has more allies. Instead of facing tougher questions in the House, this move seems designed to help him control the story around his policies and i-protect yung mga supporters while dodging deeper scrutiny. Well, looking back naman, it's clear that Duterte has maintained shoot-to-kill approach since he took office, which nag-reflect ng pattern of putting aggression or aggressive law enforcement above the rule of law. Offering cash rewards for capturing or killing drug lords only adds to this culture of violence. Pero overall naman, yung situation na to nagre-raise talaga ng important questions about accountability and the future of drug policy sa Philippines. Normalizing yung mga extreme measures pwedeng mag-create ng climate of fear at saka damage public trust sa law enforcement. That's why we need to pay attention to how this admission affect public opinion and what legal consequences may come for those involved sa drug war.
I see. Now, because you're a government representative, is there really a proper decision or opinion to have when it comes to this war on drugs?
Well, war on drugs is a really complex issue, diba? And actually, for me, there's no simple solution. It's understandable naman na we want to reduce drug-related crime and, of course, keep our community safe and our country safe. Pero yung method talaga nagmamatter eh. That's why we need to focus on human rights, fair legal processes, helping people recover from addiction. That's why if we just punish people without addressing the reasons why they use drug, pwede tayong mag-make things or we could end up making things worse. That's why it's always about balance eh. That's why we need strong law enforcement. Pero need din naman natin mag-invest ng mga programs na nagpe-prevent ng drug use and help people get better by providing support and opportunities. Pwede nating bigyan yung mga tao ng chance to turn their lives around. That's why in the end, a human and comprehensive approach is actually way to go. Need nating protektahan yung people's rights and yung pag-promote ng public health and work towards lasting solutions.
Now, what is your opinion on the term statement? In the hearing, former President Duterte made a shocking statement saying, I can make the confession now if you want. Talagang niyari ko. Mayroon akong pero hindi yung mga pulis. Sila rin yung mga gangster. Which just translates to, I really go after them. I have a death squad, but not the police. They were gangsters. What can you say about this?
Well, as a representative of the government, I must emphasize the gravity of these remarks. While Senator Risa Hontiveros pointed out that this so-called death squad was allegedly involved in the drug war, which nagresult siya ng thousands of killings. And Duterte confirmed her assertion, which nag-raise siya ng serious concerns about accountability and the rule of law. He also mentioned that there were 7 individuals in this death squad, claiming it was organized specifically to combat criminal activity. That's why when asked to provide the name of this individual, former President Duterte stated that all the members were deceased or namatay na. Moreover, he described these alleged members as rich people from Davao City who were motivated to kill criminals kasi they want their city to be safe and because they want business to thrive. This admission is deeply troubling. It underscored the need for a thorough examination of these claims and yung mga implication that they have for human rights and yung safety of our communities. That's why as we move forward, it is imperative that we hold all individuals accountable regardless of their status or yung position nila.
Opo, thank you, Miss Riam. Di ba guys, it's effective nga, but violent. Let's be honest, the reason most people are like now avoiding drugs generally is purely because of fear. Speaking of fear, we have Miss Keisha. Hello po!
Hello, Miss Dane. Good morning.
Hello po, hello po. Now, can you share a few information about interviews that you have conducted?
My recent interviews were kids who were affected on the war on drugs. So, me and my team, we went to visit yung mga families na naapektuhan talaga. And there was this one family that really made a mark to us. It was a mother and a son who lost the breadwinner of their family. And the statement that I heard from the son was very heartwarming. And of course, it was so overwhelming for them. Kasi nga, breadwinner din yun ng family nila. And it was a very hard happening for them. And I hope that things will get better.
Like, what is your opinion about statements na narinig mo sa mga bata?
Very mahirap silang pakinggan kasi hindi mo talaga ma-expect na magkukwento sa'yo ng bata yung ganon na parang na-witness nila na napatay yung father nila right in front of them sa mismong bahay nila. It was very hard for us to listen, lalo na the child was very overwhelmed talaga. Hindi siya makapagsalita ng maayos. Hindi niya ma-explain ng maayos without getting emotional. And it was very hard for us to listen talaga kasi it was a different type of statement that we usually hear. And we offered a lot of help to them, lalo na talaga yung mga apektuhan sa war on drugs. So, we're still giving them therapy at the moment, and we hope that things will also get better for them and also the other people who were affected with the war on drugs campaign.
Ngayon, di ba as a child psychologist, I mean, it's your job to, be a psychologist for children specifically. With how hard is it exactly?
It depends on the situation and on the children that we interview. For the children that I got to interview on the war on drugs, it was very hard for us since after multiple therapies and different types of therapies that we conducted with them, it was very hard for them to move on and to forget. We did everything that we could, and it was a very heartwarming situation, and we hope that things will get better. And we really did everything that we could, and we of course tried to reach out to more families who were affected and so that we get help a lot of more children who were traumatized with the situation that they have to deal with, especially with the war on drugs that was happening at their time.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Miss Kisha. Now, I remember you saying that you interviewed one specific family about a father, the breadwinner of the family, dying because of a false accusation. Now, we actually
Yes.
have this, yes, we actually have this family here, coincidentally. Thank you, manager. Amazing. You managed to set this up. But we actually have here Mrs. Amber and Kuya James. Hello! Hello po.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning po.
Ngayon, sinabi rin po kanina ni Miss Kisha na nakapag-interview na rin po siya sa inyo. Ngayon, Mrs. Amber, how does the passing of your husband affected your family?
After ng situation na yun po, naging miserable na po ang buhay namin after my husband's death. Especially po, siya po yung breadwinner sa aming pamilya, and siya po ay namatay sa kasalanang hindi niya naman po talaga ginawa. Sinabi po siya or nagmakaawa po siya na sana ikulong na lang po siya kaysa patayin, pero hindi po nila pinakinggan. Nagmakaawa po siya pero pinatay pa rin po siya. Kaya ngayon po, kaming dalawa na lang po ang nabubuhay.
Ang hirap talaga ng ganyan. Lalo na kapag wala ka talagang magagawa kapag ganun ang sitwasyon eh. Ngayon, how is your life po as of now? Paano po kayo nakabuhay ngayon na wala na po talaga yung tatay ni James?
Ginagawa po namin ang best namin para makaahon po sa pang-araw-araw. And sa tulong din po ng anak ko po, kaya po kami nabubuhay at nakakakain sa araw-araw po.
Yan po, salamat po, Mrs. Ngayon po, Kuya James, di ba andun po kayo nung nakita niyo po kung ano pa nangyari sa tatay niyo? Ano po masasabi niyo? Ano po bang naramdaman niyo na?
Alam niyo po, madalas ko din po tinatanong sa sarili ko kung bakit po ito nangyari sa amin. Kaya doon na rin po kami ng iba kung hindi ko daw po magawang magpatuloy. Pero, paano po ba magpapatuloy kung araw-araw naiisip ko po yung nangyari? Ang daming tao sa mundo, pero bakit tatay pa namin yung kinuha? Parang paulit-ulit na tanong sa isip ko na walang kasagutan. Simula po nang nawala ang tatay namin, parang nag-iba ng lahat. Nahihirapan po ako kumain. Hindi ako makatulog ng maayos kasi iniisip ko lagi na may kulang sa amin. Parang may malalim na puto sa puso ko na hindi ko alam kung kailan pa mapupunan. Wala na po dating sigla mga araw namin. At hindi lang po yun yung nawala. Wala na po mapagkunan ng lakas para mag-aral. Hindi na po ako nakakapasok dahil wala kami pong bayad sa tuition ko. Ang hirap pong isipin na pangarap ko ang naisasakripisyo, pero wala naman po kaming magagawa. Mahina na rin po si ina at wala siyang trabaho. Nawalan na kami ng tatay. Nawalan pa kami ng kakayahan na bumangon sa buhay namin. Naiisip ko na lang minsan, hanggang kailan po kami ganito? Pero kahit mahirap, pinipilit kong magpatuloy para kay ina. Hindi ko po alam kung anong mangyayari bukas, pero sana may pag-asa para sa amin. Yun lang po.
Maraming salamat po, Kuya James. Ngayon, kung okay lang po ba sa inyo mag-share kung ano po talaga nangyari noon?
Yes po. Ang nangyari po kasi noon, nakita ko ng mga polis ang aming tatay sa labas po at napagkamalan pong drug na addict po sa droga. At nagpakita naman po ng ID at lahat-lahat ang aming tatay, pero binaril pa rin ho nila. Kasi ang sabi ho ng mga polis, kala ho nila isa daw ho siyang addict at may nakita daw hong armas na hindi naman ho totoo.
Yun nga po. Ngayon po, tungkol dito sa campaign na to, ano pong masasabi niyo dito?
Ang masasabi ko lang po na kung ipagpapatuloy po ng mga government tong war on drugs, sana naman po ayusin po nila yung mga ina-assign nilang pulis na nag-iikot. Hindi po yung basta baril na lang po sila kung sino po makakita nilang tao sa kalye or sa mga eskinita man po. Yung iba naman po kasi inosente tapos may pamilya. Katulad ng amin. Pero yung sa iba ho, binabaril na lang ho talaga nila. Makita lang ho nila. Hindi na ho nila tinatanong kung o hindi ho nila kinukumpan. Basta na lang ho sila baril ng baril kung sino ho makita nila kung mukhang addict.
Yun nga po. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat, Kuya James, Ate Amber. Salamat po sa pakikibahagi niyo po sa mga naging experience niyo po dito.
Salamat din po.
Thank you po.
Salamat po sa mga guests natin ngayon and sa mga nakikinig din po dito na mga naging biktima rin po. I share my condolences sa inyo and I pray for your families. I pray for everyone who has been a victim of this, who were all wrongfully accused, who did not deserve to die like that. Yun nga po, ang dami rin po talagang impacts ng campaign na to. I mean, totoo pong naging may epekto siya. Mas bumaba nga rin pong ang mga drugs ngayon, mga drug users. Pero, yun nga, gaya po ng sinabi ko kanina, is it worth it? Kung parang ang mga tao po is naninirahan sa takot at wala po silang mga magagawa sa mga ganitong sitwasyon kasi mga may hirap lang rin po sila. Ngayon din po, maraming salamat po talaga sa inyo, sa mga nakikinig sa atin, kay manager, salamat sa pag-set up ng mga guests natin dito. Next time na lang po mga viewers. Maraming salamat sa pakikinig. Next time na lang ulit. Bye-bye!
Bye-bye po. Salamat po.